from Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
Oh, God.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning into the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No, I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. Here we are together again on the radio. As you know, every year I ask you boys to dump that bitch for Valentine's Day. Go out at night. Take advantage of all the drunken women with low self-esteem who've been dumped or don't have boyfriends on Valentine's Day evening. And then, if you choose, you can reconnect with the chick you dumped after you've saved yourself a couple of $100 worth of flowers, dinner, candy, champagne, cards. Not only that, but the misimpression that your girl has that you actually love her. And I was wondering how many of you took my advice and how it turned out. Now that Valentine's Day is safely in our rearview mirror, and you've had a few days to reconnect, I wonder if you did that? Or if you dumped her permanently? Did you go out the night of Valentine's Day and find lonely, drunken whores out there? Nail a few of them? Did you? You know, I was pretty bombastic about this, pretty loud about this whole thing, telling you boys to do this, and now I'd like to see what the results are. So if you dumped that bitch for Valentine's Day, maybe you went out finding some strange on Saturday night, and then maybe you reconnected after you saved yourself the trouble of Valentine's Day, I want to hear all about it.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
I meet this girl the other night, and she's really hot, but she comes up to me at the bar, and she goes, oh, I want to be friends first.
You got friends, right? Did you ever think of placing a classified ad saying, you know what I need? Some more pals.
I wanted to be friends with my penis.
The Tom Leykis Show. Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Did you dump that bitch for Valentine's Day and then reconnect? Did you get lucky that night? Saturday night? Let's say hello here to Chris on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
How are you?
Do you care, Chris?
Absolutely.
I'm doing great.
That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Do tell.
Yeah, tuned in a couple weeks ago, and, I got the story from you on dumping the bit, and just that. It's time to get out of the relationship. Just moved out here to California. So the dumping came in about last week. Went out with my boys on Saturday night. Went to a nice party, met some other girls, got some numbers, had a good time there. And at about 12:30, finally got the call from the ex.
Really?
Call from the ex saying, hey, let's get together. I'm at home. I'm alone. And went out, had a couple drinks with her. Saw a ton of guys out at the bar spending a ton of money on the girls that night. Couple drinks. She bought one. I bought one. Back to the apartment. Bada boom, bada bing. Still moving out. Still hanging out with my boys. It's classic.
It's like the perfect crime, isn't it?
It was unbelievable going out with my boys that night and seeing how many guys were just dipping into their wallets and spending the cash and the roses from the rose lady. Oh, it was disgustingly funny.
I am proud to say that I have never, ever bought a rose from the rose lady. Ever.
Not even if it was
like
your mom.
flowers for your girlfriend?
Would you like flowers? Never.
Would you like to pay my tab?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, that was a lot of fun, Tom. Thanks for putting it out on the street. We love you out here, buddy.
And thank you very much, Chris. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Alan on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Dad.
Hi, son. How are you?
Doing great.
The son I never had.
Hey, I took your advice. I dumped my woman on Wednesday, a couple days before Valentine's Day.
Yep.
And told her we just needed to take a break for a while. I went to a bar. Actually, it was on Friday the 13th, not Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
But even the night before, there's plenty of chicks out looking for, Mr. Right for Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually got hooked up with a much older woman. I'm almost 24, and she was 38.
Uh-huh.
She was 38, Tom.
Yeah. And how was that?
Well, you know what the best thing about having sex with a 38-year-old is?
What's that?
There's 30 of them.
30 of what?
38-year-olds.
There's 30 38-year-olds?
No, the best thing about having sex with 38-year-olds is there's 30 of them.
I don't get it.
You don't get it, Tom?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. I don't know what he's talking about. There's one of them. The chick you did. That's it. There's not 30 of them. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Cameron on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Cameron.
Hey, how you doing, big buddy?
Doing okay. By the way, the phones are smoking. A lot of guys took my advice.
Oh, for sure. And you know what? It actually worked in my advantage. I decided to do what you did and, dump my bitch, as you want to say, on Friday.
Uh-huh.
I knew of a party that her very cute best friend is going to on Saturday. Sort of a singles party in Rancho Santa Margarita.
Mm-hmm.
Decided to go. I ventured out with a couple of my buddies, did the whole thing. I ended up talking to her, told her, the news, we broke up and stuff, and she decided to be my shoulder to cry on.
Mm-hmm.
Come about 12:30, after all the shots of Jack and everything set in, she wanted to do a little more than be my shoulder to cry on. So, went back to my house, take a little BT, some bong toast. Next thing you know, upstairs in my room, bada bing, bada boom. Before I even woke up, she was gone. Come back Monday, me and my girl are back together. She doesn't even know yet.
Wow.
Yes. And I'm telling you, I shouldn't have even gone back to her because her friend was so much better. But you know what? It's like, I like having constant sex. So as long as she's around, I can always get frequent sex. But, if I can get a little sample of her friend again, it'd be very nice.
Well, I always tell you, at 20 years old, you should be sampling different women every night. That's how you get sex every night.
Yeah, but you know what the funny thing is, though? It's like girls always like the guy who has the girlfriend. Whether it's a friend or not, they always like the guy who has the girlfriend because they think...
But what good is that unless you're screwing around?
I never said I wasn't screwing around. I have the title, but, there's other cities and other chicks in other areas. So you got to travel,
I see. So how many other chicks have you done while you've been with your so-called girlfriend?
Let's see. 2 of her friends, including the best friend. And then I have a girl in Chino, which is actually a little further away from here, but she's my cousin's friend, so... Whenever I go visit my cousin, that's when I go do my thing.
Your girlfriend's best friend, did you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hardcore.
And the thing is, we were talking and stuff like that, when I was dating my girl, and she used to, little hints like, so when are your girlfriend going to be done? Are you guys going to be long term? And I'm like, yeah, of course, And the next thing I'm going to foot in my crotch going, oh, too bad. I'm like, whoa. It's always nice, like I said, for all those guys out there who have girls they're dating or whatever, just when you're at a party, just say, yeah, I got a girlfriend. The girl would be drunk and she didn't want to get your nuts, no problem.
Unbelievable.
So, Tom, do me a favor if you wouldn't mind. Would you take me out with a long bong toke and a gracias?
Here you go, Cameron. Gracias. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Did you dump that bitch for Valentine's Day? Did you meet other chicks that night? Did you reconnect later on, or did you say, you know what, I really enjoy being free, and then just never went back? What's the deal? 1-800-5800-866. John on the Tom Leykis Show.
Tom, how the heck are you, man?
Pretty damn good, John.
Can't beat that one, can you?
No.
Hey, got a little Valentine's Day story here for you.
Mm-hmm.
Jumped the old lady, let's see, it would have been Thursday when I got off of work, and went out with the buds, Valentine's Day to a local country bar. We won't say any names. I live out here in Riverside, Southern California.
Right.
And anyway, got tossed. Speaking of the Rose lady a few callers ago, she happened to be a knockout blonde with, I'll tell you, Tom, you'd have died to sign those bolt-ons.
Really?
Oh, let me tell you. At any rate, I had a little closer encounter with him later on that evening. She started buying me drinks.
The Rose Lady?
The Rose Lady.
No.
Yeah, I kind of told a little white lie and said, oh, yeah, my girlfriend, she dumped me, and, you know, now I'm all alone on Valentine's Day, don't really know what to do, so I decided to come out and get drunk. But yeah, she felt bad for me and bought me a few drinks, helped the intoxication side of the night, and ended up heading home with her.
Wow.
I haven't even talked to the old lady since. I'm enjoying this.
You're enjoying being on your own now.
Heck yeah, boss.
See, that it was good. You had an incentive to do something maybe you should have done anyway.
You know what? It'd been coming for about the last couple of months. It was just the right opportunity to save the $1.99 on the Hallmark greeting card.
I'm very proud of you, John.
Yeah, I appreciate it, boss. You know, I started listening to you a couple of years ago, and you know, for some reason, since I started listening to you, my bank account's been rising. I don't know. I can't figure it out, but maybe you can.
Well, they always say, like after divorce, that the man's standard of living improves and the woman's standard of living decreases. And, of course, that's true, because men make more money, and the women end up spending it. So, of course, their standard of living goes down after we break up with them. And ours goes up.
You got it, boss. I learned from you. Pardon the term, but a gentleman like yourself, you made the mistake 4 times. I can step up to the plate and realize, you know what? I ain't gonna make the same mistake. I'm gonna learn from the master's mistakes.
John, thank you for that. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Mike on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Mike.
How you doing, Dad?
Pretty damn good, son.
Well, let me tell you, I got 2 stories for you, man. You changed my life when I first started tuning into you after my divorce, and now you changed my life during the Valentine's Day deal.
Really? Do tell. How'd I do that?
Oh, buddy, we got about 3 or 4 of them out here apiece, me and my boys, right? So we're working and we're doing all this other stuff. So the phone calls start flooding in, you know what I mean? Friday night, what are we doing? Where's the roses? All that kind of stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So this is what we did. I told each and every single one of them that I'm working late and that I got to work on Saturday. So what we did was we went out and we went ho-hunting. We went ahead out and saw these dudes. They were spending the money and spending the money and spending the money.
Oh.
And, well, I got twisted and I got laid that night.
Wow. I love that.
And you're absolutely right. Valentine's Day is a woman's holiday, if you can call it that. It's just another day for them to get free stuff.
That's right.
They're a bunch of bottom feeders.
No kidding. 1-800-5800-TOM. Did you dump that bitch in time for Valentine's Day? Did you hook up with anybody else while she was gone? Have you reconnected with that bitch? Dave on the Tom Leykis Show.
Failing student, sir.
What happened, Dave?
Actually, my wife had requested, she had been grinding her teeth that night quite a few times and she needed a mouthpiece. So this loving husband of hers goes out kind of late on Valentine's night, go to a local drugstore that's open 24/7, and I'm there standing in line paying for the mouthpiece, and actually one of the employees there is talking to the cashier that I'm paying for the item that's tending to me.
Uh-huh.
Anyhow, she's telling her, hey, it seems like I'm alone tonight, and I'm not going to have no one to celebrate Valentine's with as soon as I get off in about a half an hour. And she's kind of making that comment, and I'm, trying to just stay focused and stuff. And I look over at her, and she had the most beautiful set of eyes you can imagine, and she was really good looking. But I've been listening to you for quite a while, and I failed, and I should have jumped on those bones, and I just...
You had that chance, Dave.
Yes, sir, I screwed up. I just want to know if you can take me out, that one that you have that shotgun blast with.
Shotgun blast. Here you go, Dave. Tom on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hi, Tom.
Excellent. Listen to this one. I've been out with the girl for 11 years. We broke up just before Valentine's Day. She calls me up on Valentine's Day, wishes me a happy Valentine's Day, and then tells me who she's screwing. Can you believe that?
Wow.
Tells me who she's screwing. And it was a guy that we've known. If her dad was still alive, this guy would be the same age as her dad.
How do you feel about that? You don't sound happy about it.
What can you do? They're going to do what they're going to do.
Did you get any when you broke up with her?
Pardon me?
When you broke up with her, did you get any? Sex. Did you get any sex?
From the ex or from somewhere else?
No, from anybody.
Well, I'm working on her roommate right now.
But you haven't gotten any yet.
Well...
Because if you'd gotten some, why would you care who she was with?
But after 11 years, she calls you on Valentine's Day to tell you who she's screwing. That kind of screws with your mind a bit, I guess.
Well, how old are you?
30.
Been with her for 11 years?
Yep.
A big mistake, pal.
Oh, no kidding. I've been listening to her for 4 years now. Haven't listened, well, I've listened, but haven't really listened up till now, and I'm starting to finally trying to figure out how to initiate on what I've learned from you so far.
Well, Tom, the fun has just begun, so get ready.
Excellent.
All right, Tom.
Excellent.
Thank you for the call. It's Darren on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
All right, Darren.
This is Theron from Washington, D.C., and let me tell you, you're right on with these hags. They're nasty, they're shot out, they're not worth your time. And my Valentine's Day, I went to the massage parlor and didn't waste another second.
Love that.
Playing games.
Love that.
And it was the best Valentine's Day I ever had. I gave the whores chocolate, brought them all a rose. Mama San knows me now, I'm a regular. And I got to tell you, in the long run, it's way cheaper.
That's the idea. You save money. Sometimes you can get some strange tale.
Oh,
and
no
then
question.
in a perfect world, you can then hook up back with your chick after Valentine's Day.
No, I don't want her. Who wants? That's aggravation.
Oh, look at you. Good for you.
Where it's at, baby.
Good for you.
Mama San and the horse, I recommend to everybody.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for that story. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Ray. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Ray.
Yeah, well, I thumped that bitch on that day.
You did?
Yes, I did.
How was that?
Well, she asked me if she want to see the diamond on her finger. I told her, well, I will send you like a gift card and you will choose because I'm not really professional to choose a diamond. That will be fine. And I sent her card, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I went to the chat room, the Yahoo chat room, and there's one chat says, F me on Valentine's Day. I hooked up with someone, and I did her in that night, and that's the story.
Well, Ray, that's great. Excellent. Thank you for the calls. 1-800-5800-TOM. Did you dump that bitch in time for Valentine's Day? How'd that work out for you? Did you meet anybody else? Did you re-hook up with your bitch, or did you say, hey, this is great?
The Tom Leykis Show. This is the Tom Leykis Show.
Oh, it is. From Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Did you dump that bitch for Valentine's Day? Did you do it? How'd that turn out? Do tell. Rick on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Dad.
Son, how are you?
You know, you are the man. You have taught me more about life and women than my father could have ever done.
Really?
Absolutely. Well, about a week before Valentine's Day, my girlfriend tells me that she's pregnant. And so, having a vasectomy about 10 years prior to this, I take her out to dinner. Of course, I left my wallet in the trunk of my car.
Of course you did.
And a couple of days before, I went to my doctor, got the sperm count thing done, so I made absolutely sure that I was sterile. Went back to her place, banged the crap out of her, then left a nice card, a beautiful rose, and the sperm count in the envelope on the table, went home. Halfway home, I pick up the phone, I call her, I said, hey, babe, left something in the kitchen for you. She goes in the kitchen, opens it up, looks at it, starts screaming at me like you would not believe, called me every name in the book. I hang up on her, get home, 20 messages on my machine. About a week later, she calls me and I answer the phone. She's like, well, you know, I don't think I should see you anymore. And I'm like, you know, bitch, I don't think I should see you anymore either. To find out she's banging some guy at work, gets knocked up, and, you know, because I got a bigger paycheck, you know.
Yeah.
I'm standing out, you know. It's like, hey, you know, I'll make you the dad. But, you know, all the boys out there should know that, you know, a vasectomy is one of the most permanent ways of birth control. If you don't want kids like I did, get it done. It's a cheap surgery, a little bit of pain, but, you know, in the long run, it will save you hundreds of thousands of dollars.
No doubt about it. Yeah. And save you from crazy bitches like that.
No, Tom, no kidding. But you know what? You've changed my life, and, you know, life is good.
Good for you.
Take me out, Kobe.
Here you go, Rick.
This is about us. She's so special to me. Yeah, it beats in my heart. Yeah, the air I breathe. She's so special to me.
1-800-5800-TOM. Merrick's, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Dad.
Hello, son.
I tell you, Tom, first-time caller, long-time listener, over 10 years. It's a privilege to speak to the man.
Yes, I know.
Absolutely. Let me tell you, I date 3 different women. By the way, all of them were nailed on the first date. That's the only way you get a second date with me. And all these women I dumped before Valentine. I ran across someone up north. She invited me up to San Francisco for Valentine. I went up there. She put us up in a Sheraton room, dinner, royal the whole weekend. Returned back here, had nothing but messages on my phone, right? And within the last 3 days have satisfied those 3 ladies. She's on her way flying down here for the weekend, and we're going to spend the weekend together. That's the way you do it, brother. If they can't control the ladies, they shouldn't be out there.
That's right.
Don't let the ladies control you.
Right. Exactly.
Like rule, 3 dates, you don't give it up, ladies, goodbye.
Absolutely.
I hope you don't mind, Dad, that I enhanced on that. First date, they don't give it up, see ya.
No, believe me, 3 is a maximum. If you choose to make it 1 or 2, perfectly fine with your professor. Don't worry about it.
That's it. And I tell you, your advice has helped me, and I want to tell all the listeners out there, listen, guys, this is the man right here. You follow Leykis rule, you won't have a problem getting you-know-what in the sack. All you have to do is pay attention to Father, and it will happen.
Merrick's, thank you. Thank you for that. Love it. Mike on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
How's it going, Tom?
Pretty good, Mike.
I love Valentine's Day. It's the day I can be the most evil I possibly want to be. Whenever on Valentine's Day or if I meet a girl who's got a boyfriend, I always make sure that I keep one cell phone around that is untraceable, prepaid card, you know?
Yeah.
And it's the only time of year under these circumstances that I break one of your rules and intentionally don't use a condom. And I've done this before. One girl got pregnant, made sure I was untraceable, and she went back to her boyfriend. Did the same thing this Valentine's Day. Hooked up with a girl. Her and her boyfriend were having some problems. I wined her, dined her, spent all of, I think, $5 on her, and had a most enjoyable evening.
How great is that?
If somebody else wants to pay for me spreading my seed and trying to improve the gene pool, hey, there we go. Taking out old school style, Tom.
Here you go, Mike.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. Tom Leykis. The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Did you dump that bitch for Valentine's Day? Calvin on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Calvin.
How are you doing, sir?
Do you care, pal?
Of course.
I'm doing great.
I got dumped the day after Valentine's Day.
You got dumped?
Yes.
Why?
The reason being because I did not go out with the girl I was banging the night of Valentine's Day. She called me up, oh, Calvin, I have something for you. I'm like, what? I didn't get you anything. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. So then she then asked me, well, Calvin, what are you doing later on tonight? Well, you know what? Tonight I'm going to go home, clean my house, watch TV, and relax. She calls me up Sunday morning. No, Calvin, I'm looking for a boyfriend, and I don't think we should hang out any longer. I said, okay, fine. I just want my stuff back, and that was it. And haven't spoken to her ever since. So, guys, that is a lesson to you. Do not fall into the trap that women try and lay. Oh, it's Valentine's Day. Oh, buy me something. Oh, give me flowers. No, nada.
Calvin, I'm all over it. Thank you. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Charles on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello. Busy over there, Charles? He's obviously too busy to talk to me. All right, pencils down. Charles, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, buddy.
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt.
You're not interrupted? Let me start off by telling you I've never bought a girl dinner. I've been listening to you since I was 19. I'm 24 now. All my dates start at 10 o'clock at night. They only consist of alcohol.
Perfect.
So let me preface that. Here's a story. I've been having this chick as booty call for about 3 years or so. And the whole time she's had a boyfriend, so he's been taking care of all the holidays and stuff while I just been taking care of everything else. And basically he dumped her about a month ago, so she thought I was going to step in and take her out for Valentine's and let her know I told her I wasn't. She thought I was bluffing. And then when the day came, didn't take her out, didn't do anything. She ended up buying me video games for my PlayStation.
Perfect.
And ended up buying me dinner. So it was pretty nice, but man, it was pretty nice.
What a deal.
Yeah. So I just want to thank you, and all those other guys out there that are pussies, let them know you got to listen to Tom and do what he says. Take me out Kobe style, baby.
Kobe style. Here you go, Charles.
This is about us. She's so special to me. Yeah, it beats in my heart. Yeah, the air I breathe. She's so special to me.
1-800-5800-TOM. Anthony on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Anthony.
How you doing, buddy?
Do you care, pal?
I do, my friend.
Doing great.
Well, I listened to your advice when I was about 18. I had a living girlfriend, and I dumped her when I was 20. Then I was stupid and got another girlfriend to live with her, but I dumped her on Valentine's, brother.
Look at you. And how did it work out?
Oh, well, she got all pissed off. She's doping herself up on sleeping pills and whiskey and whatnot. And it's a mess, brother, but I'm about to become a cop, so I said, you know what? Once I get that badge, probably getting more tell than I do now.
We certainly hope so.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Can you take me out with a bong rip and a thank you, Jesus?
Here you go. Future police officer wants a bong rip. Here you go.
Thank you, Jesus.
Gene on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Do you care, Gene?
Of course I do.
I'm doing great.
You know, I was calling because you keep saying how women ask for things on Valentine's Day. I think that's just ridiculous. I mean...
No, women expect things on Valentine's Day.
I know, but if they expect it and then have the nerve to go and ask for it, I mean, how pathetic is that?
There's a lot of that out there, Gene.
But it's and I
How many women have you dated? Believe me, there's a lot of that out there.
Well, I hear you talk about women, and it's like, I hear you. I know you say there's the exceptions and stuff, and it's like I can't believe that there was women out there like that.
There's lots of them.
It's sad. It's really sad.
Well, try being a man.
Well, actually, my sex drive is just like a man's, and my boyfriend barely keeps up. So it's like, okay, if a woman's sex peak is in their 30s, I hope he's keeping up then.
Yeah, I hope he's ready.
I know.
Or he'll have
Viagra.
Viagra or something.
Cialis, whatever.
Yep. But I can't believe that. And your show is really true, and it's an eye-opener. When I first started listening to it, it sort of shocked me because in a way it was true, but in a way some things I couldn't swallow. But then the more I listen to it, it's like, God, it just opens my eyes to all the different types of people out there. Screwed up people, actually.
A lot of them out there, dear. We bank on it. That's how I make a living.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for your show, and it gives me insight onto how the other sex works.
Well, Gene, thank you. I appreciate it, and I'm happy to help. Brittany, on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
How are you?
Do you care?
No, I don't.
Uh-huh.
You know, I think you're so disgusting.
Why?
Because you say the worst things about women. Like, why would a woman ever listen to you? Like, you say the most degrading things, and the guys who listen to you and think that it's going to work that they're going to get women.
As I have said so many times on this program, your average woman loves being treated like crap and responds to it. Women date jerks. That's why they're always complaining about jerks, or their ex-husband's a jerk, or the father of their child is a jerk. That's what women like. So we need to be jerks.
Have you talked to who said, yeah, I really want to date a jerk? Someone who's...
Well, they never say that. They just do it.
Right.
Right?
No.
Do you have any ex-boyfriends?
No, I don't.
You don't. So you've never had a boyfriend. How do you know?
I've had boyfriends, and they've all treated me.
Well, you just said you don't have any ex-boyfriends. So they're all your boyfriends?
None that are serious. None that are super serious. But if some guy came up to me, we started talking. I went on a couple dates with him, and then he started treating me like a jerk, like the guy who called about Valentine's Day. He'd be out in the middle.
Oh, I don't care what you would do. Generally speaking, women respond to jerks.
All right, I'm a woman, and I'm telling you.
I don't care about you. Dear, I never said all women. Again, as a woman, you are deficient in the logic gene. You don't have it.
Oh, is that it?
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
You do not understand that just because you claim to be an exception to the rule doesn't make the rule untrue.
Okay, I'd like to hear a couple women call in and say, you know what, Tom,
I just said to you, women never say that. They just do it.
Okay.
They just do it. And you know how you know it? Because after they've been with jerks, they tell the whole world about it. My ex-husband, that jerk. My ex-boyfriend, that jerk. My current boyfriend, what a jerk. I hear this all the time.
Well, you see, guys put on this front. Don't start acting like a jerk until into the relationship, and then, of course, you don't.
No, dear, we act like jerks in the beginning, and you are attracted to us. And the same behavior that you thought was cute in the beginning later makes us look like a jerk to you.
I'm sorry, you're just wrong.
Well, dear, I'm telling you, as I have told men over the years to act like a jerk, and you'll get laid, more and more men have been doing it and calling in and saying how successful they've been.
And I'm telling you, from a woman's point of view...
Dear, I don't care about your point of view. The men are the ones who are going out on the dates. The men are the ones who are using my method of picking up chicks, and it's been working for them.
All right, then.
And by the way, what man could stand to listen to you?
What woman could stand to listen to you?
Well, apparently plenty. I've been married 4 times.
Married 4 times. That sounds great.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right.
That's how you keep a marriage fresh, dear. You get married every couple of years.
Thank you for all your great advice.
I'm here, darling, to help, and I imagine why you're upset is because I'm ruining it for you, because the men do take me seriously and do follow what I say on the air and what rules we give out here, and it's making it difficult for big-mouth broads like yourself.
All right. Well, thanks so much for.
I'm here to help you, bitch.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
I was dating a guy for 3 months, and we never even did anything but have sex. That was considered like a boyfriend and girlfriend kind of a thing.
I wouldn't consider it a boyfriend-girlfriend kind of thing.
What would you call it?
Booty call.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM. Michelle, hello. Michelle?
Hello?
Yes?
Hi. I just need to let the woman that just called you know that women do go after men that are jerks. It's a proven fact. Nice guys finish last. Women are attracted to men that are jerks. And I am a woman, and I will admit that.
Look at you. It's true. I mean, if it wasn't true, why do so many women complain about the deadbeats and jerks they used to go out with?
I don't know. And the nice guys never wind up with the women because they're too nice, and women just aren't attracted to that.
Well, the nice guys have to stay home all those years while women are dating jerks. And then eventually when the women are getting close to 30 and the biological time clock starts ticking, suddenly Poindexter starts looking pretty good.
Yeah, well, actually I'm over 30, but I've done a little research this year on men, and I agree with everything you say. But, you know, as far as her arguing with you, what's the point of her even listening? All she's doing is making you rich.
No doubt about it. Real quick, Margie, hello. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, real quick.
Women like a-holes.
No doubt about it. Couldn't have said it better myself. 3 words, that's it. Our email address is my name. It's Tom at blowmeuptom.com.
The Tom Leykis Show.